Hello YouTube, and welcome back. This is the 10 deck challenge series on the Fluffy Wolf 2 channel. I am Fluffy Wolf 2. You can find us live on Twitch, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing here and want more content, hit that subscribe and bell icon. That gets you it all for free. Enough of this, let's get to the deck this week. Mardu Pyromancer, a pretty mainstay Mardu list here, with the staples originally coming with Young Pyromancer, now evolving to even include Seasoned Pyromancer. So the deck name is very, very fitting. I would call it a mid-range deck, probably, with some good value. It would be the Jund of the Mardu colors here. So let's take a look at the list. It's a 5-0 posting from Mr. Capulet. Hopefully I've got that close. And what you see in front of you is what we're going to be running today in our 10 deck challenge. Pretty typical of the Mardu colors. We have Inquisitions and Thoughtseizes here. These are to remove and interact with our opponent's hand. Path to remove a few things, and Lightning Bolt as well. Faithless Looting to help dig. And because we have things that can interact with our graveyard that come back, things like Smiting Helix, Lingering Souls, Seasoned Pyromancer, the Faithless Looting is not only just card selection, but also a little bit of card advantage if we get to use our graveyard. Singleton Bedlam Reveler here at the top end, just to refuel if we do get empty. We have a lot of little tokens that we're going to be able to get in with here with all of the token generation. You could almost call it Mardu tokens, but Mardu Pyromancer is the normal name for it. Sideboard, we have Shenanigans, which is a good graveyard recursive artifact removal. We have Fry for the blue-white matchups, Collective Brutality in case we need a little more interaction with our opponent's hands, Celestial Purge for any pesky red or black creatures and or enchantments and or planeswalkers, things like Chandras, maybe Hogaaks, etc. Surgical Extractions for those graveyard decks. We do like our graveyard, so that's why we don't run Rest in Peace here, I would imagine, and the Surgical Extraction lets us be a little bit selective against our opponents. On top of that, we do have a Singleton Ravenous Trap, just in case we can't do anything and are on the draw. I suppose Surgical could be used on the draw as well. A couple Pillages, those are for artifacts, but also for maybe the Tron matchup, I could imagine, along with the Molten Rains. Finally, if we do run into a variety of other small decks like Elves, perhaps, Goblins, or maybe even just another Pyromancer deck that we just need the Plague Engineer to name whatever it is that's being generated, we can do that also. This is Mardu Pyromancer in our 10 deck challenge. Let's get to the matches. Playing a little Mardu Pyromancer in Modern. This is our first run of the deck, so be kind. I do see a few other things as we're getting here into our list that I'll be hopefully getting to play. We have a couple Unearths here, recursive. Kyle's Guile will help us with the graveyard decks as well, making tokens, all that good stuff. So we'll see where this list takes us. I think the big thing here is we have the Smiting Helix and we have the Lightning Bolts, and that gives us probably the reach we'll need. We found our opponent though, so let's get into it and see if we can't knock one out here. Alright, Singleton land here, Unearth and a couple Thoughtseizes. Opponent's keeping 7. We have, what, 20, 21 lands probably in this list, it looks like. Yeah, looks like that's what we're doing. We have 2 draws at this. 2 draws and 2 Thoughtseizes. Are we doing a lot, though? This Unearth is not very interesting. Kaya's Guile could be interesting, but we're not even close to casting that. Same with Smiting. We're going to mulligan, I think. Alright, this hand looks a little bit better. We'll keep this. We're going to ditch a Bloodstained Mire. We have a lot of those. Faithless Looting, we can maybe get rid of lands if we get land flooded here. Alright, Martyr of Sands. Alright, do we want to try and kill this before things get too crazy here? I don't think so. Let's just fetch a basic here. Basic Swamp? No, let's do Bloodstained Mire. We're gonna need the red and the black. Let's take a look at what we got. Winds of Abandon, Sarah Ascendant, and Thraben Inspector. One other land here. I think I'm just going to take the Thraben here. We can kill the Serra Ascendant, so we'll worry about that with our path. I don't want them to get another draw here if I can avoid it. Attacks with Martyr. And plays... Let's see here. This Plains is played, right? Yeah. Oops. Sacks. So we have Serra, Ranger, Wind. So that's what we know about. Let's lead with the Faithless Looting. We have a lot of lands here. Let's ditch some of those. Okay, they are at 29. If they were to gain anything here... Let's put these back. Let's put an Arid Mace out, planning to potentially just path this, but otherwise if I can get this Young Pyro in and then path, we get an extra thing here. They'll go to 30. Wasn't really gonna stop that probably. Ranger Captain Eos. We'll allow this to resolve, though I'm a little bit worried they're going to just get another Serra's Ascendant. And we're going to have trouble killing those. Lingering Souls. So let's go ahead and fetch. We'll go get another mountain here. Let's put out Seasoned Pyro. I think we can go ahead and pass. I don't necessarily want to give them another land here. Winds. Let's go in response to winds. Let's see if we can path. That way we get at least a token to be blocking with here. Might be cashing in this Seasoned Pyromancer. So Winds is gone. They have Ranger and Serra plus Unknown. What do I need now? A lot of red in the deck. Not so much black. Let's get another red source here. So I can imagine this is going to be a hard matchup for us. Let's keep our life total as high as we can. Ranger, though, is going to be a problem, I think. As is this Serra, and they have a Ranger behind this? Alright. Well, let's play Seasoned Pyromancer. We get rid of Lingering Souls. He'll make a token. We can recast Lingering Souls. It's an Unearth. Kaya's Guile. Each opponent sacrifices. Let's go get a basic swamp here, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and put Lingering Souls out to chump block. Just some chump blocking here. Because they're going to get a Ranger down, and that's going to prevent the Unearth problems. Let's block 3 here, and I guess 1 in the air. We don't want to take any damage if we can. Kill the Ranger. This doesn't have first strike, right? Yeah. Okay. They're going to get the other Ranger. I mean, I can make them sacrifice a creature, but they're going to just get something here to protect. A couple more Serra's Ascendants. Let's start with a Faithless Looting. I'm gonna need some help. Probably getting rid of the Cliffs. Might even be getting rid of the Unearth. I think we're almost too far behind here. If I play Seasoned Pyromancer, go ahead and unearth here just to get through some cards. I can block one of these in the air, but I'm going to need a lot because there's another one coming here. And it's probably correct to play the land there, but I think we're just about dead here. I need a lot. Like Path and the Seasoned Pyromancer to get me another Lingering Souls. So we'll block like this. I have to take the 6. Yeah, this game got away from us very quickly. This might be a bad matchup. A lot of life gain, a lot of flying creatures. They're going after my Blood Crypt here. That's fine. So let's start with an unearth here. I think this gives us the best chance to draw something, but I'm not sure what I can get here. Sack, make a creature. It's not quite enough. There's too much. All right. Let's go to the sideboard. Martyr proc. Let's see what we can do about this. Plague Engineer might be good. I could see some of that. It's white. Fry is probably okay as well. Can't imagine Pillage or Molten Rain are good. Collective Brutality might be okay as a removal spell. What is not working for us? Definitely need the Path. Smiting Helix is fine. I can see Kaya's being okay because it sacks a creature. They might have like a lot of creatures. K-Command's probably okay. I'm kind of wondering if these Thought Seizes aren't very good. They're very quick to get a few things out of their hand. The Thought Seize would get the big ranger. Yes. Is Smiting Helix just too far up the chain here? For bringing in like kind of board wipes, maybe the Smiting Helix makes sense to take out. Although Smiting Helix might be also a way we just finish the game. Lingering Souls might not get through very often either. Although we need probably the flyers to block. This one I would probably... This one, I'll be very honest, I think I could use some help. So if you have some suggestions, we'll definitely take those in the comments. I'm going to take these out. Maybe leave one Smiting and take the Thought Seizes completely out. A lot of their creatures are pretty small converted mana cost, so the Inquisition should hit them. And if they're getting to play them out, I guess I get to remove them. Maybe this isn't a Plague Engineer match. Maybe I'm overthinking that one. All right, let's play first. We got a removal, a little Faithless Looting, Lingering Souls to the bin. We'll keep this hand. This seems like a selection I like. Here, we'll get rid of this Lingering Souls plus something else. Or maybe I'll just get rid of 2 lands, actually. What deals us the most damage? I could go get a basic with Arid Mesa. So Godless Shrine out. And what, just the Blood Crypt? We're doing this because, although it'd be nice to play the Lingering Souls, I really don't need that many lands. Alright. Martyr of Sands here. We're going to definitely bolt that this time around. Let's play Arid Mesa here. Let's just bolt right now so they don't get to untap and pass back. All you, opponent. All you. Rest in peace. Okay. That seems fine with me. Let's get a Sacred Foundry here. We won't get the second half of Lingering Souls, but we'll get the first half. Collective Brutality I think we can wait on. So let's get some creatures out there and pass back to our opponent. Sacrificing, gaining life, or creating a creature seems fine here. Collective brutality, remove something like this seems fine as well. Let's Inquisition, see what's up over there. A Wrath, a Gideon. Wow. Okay. Wrath and Gideon, and both of these are going to be able to come down here. Let's say done. Path can get rid of Gideon. So let's actually go after the Wrath of God here. We'll go ahead and attack in. I'm willing to trade this. So they're going to attack for 1 here. They're going to do the Gideon things, which is fine with us. This is likely just making a dude. And it might just continue. Oh. 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 Ranger. Okay. It's a pretty good top deck. That's a pretty good one. Martyr and Sarah's here. Alright, we'll play our land out. Let's just do both of these. We'll just swing and pass back. This doesn't look very good. That was a good rip by my opponent. We had everything else covered until that showed up. Gideon. Makes a 2/2 white knight. I almost want to just snap this off here, because then I have selection of what's killed next. So let's do each opponent sacrifices, and let's create a token. They'll sack probably Ranger. Yep. I'd love to catch this Martyr, but we're not going to. Although they don't have that much left here. And I don't think we're pathing. Oh, we can't. Anyway. Can't anyway. And unearth. Well, we'll just flat out cycle that. That's not gonna hit much. But this could. This could. We can name human as well. Ooh, okay. So how do we get this to happen? I think we just stay on the defensive here. What are these? Knight allies. Okay. Man, I'd love to get this to work though. Okay, perfect. He's suiting up Gideon here. The plan here is to... Whoa, whoa, opponent. Oh gosh, another Ranger. Another Ranger. 2 more Sarah's Descendants here. We're gonna play Martyr, sack Martyr, gain a lot of life. Martyr and a Sarah's Ascendant. Alright, so 1 Martyr down. How much does this gain? $23. Alright, so we have this and this coming in here. Let's go ahead and path Gideon. I guess I could double block here. That way this gets rid of this and this becomes a 2/1. Let's do a little double blocking here. We have almost everything else covered by Plague Engineer. This block feels solid. Okay. We need them to not draw a removal. Alright, we'll wait on that Faithless Looting. Let's just slam this guy out. Slam that guy. It's interesting what he is. He's a carrier. Human, 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 human. We'll name a human. I'm gonna just hold the spirit back. They have a little more life than I do. That way we could just chump this. All right, I think I think we're back in this a little bit, though I'll not say too much here. We can't attack with Plague Engineer. Ranger's here. What's the other Ranger? Is he a human too? I think he is. Alright, opponent concedes to the Plague Engineer. Alright, we got out of that one. Alright. So we didn't overthink it. Plague Engineer's pretty good. Plague Engineer's pretty good. Are there any changes here? A couple Thought Seizes could be okay because we're on the draw now. We just aren't probably getting our Unearths now. Unearth is a cantrip, but maybe I'm just wanting to Thought Seize instead now. My opponent did show us Gideon, has Wrath of God, and has Rest in Peace. I think Lingering Souls is still fine if they don't quite hit that. Collective Brutality was interesting. It did get us a Wrath of God. It may not get us much in the future, though. What if we were to take the Collective Brutality out as well? And just bring all the Thought Seizes back in? Or maybe 2 Thought Seizes, 1 Smiting? 2 Thought Seizes, 1 Smiting might not be a bad idea. This would give us a little bit of reach. I don't think Surgical is where we want to be. Let's kind of go this direction. Kind of like this. Our graveyard is at risk. So I'd rather go after their hand a little bit more here. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Learning some things. We'll try it. We will try it here. Martyr does seem like a difficult matchup, though. If we can't keep their life total under control, it's very difficult to kill everything. We do have some sacrifice type effects, but not a lot. Not a lot of them. What do you got for us, opponent? Well, let's play. They will be on the play as well. Ooh, this one's not doing a lot. 4 lands. We do have the Faithless Looting. Do I feel good about this? My opponent's kept all 7. We just don't hit anything. We're just not doing a lot. I think we're gonna... this Faithless Looting is making this difficult. We have all the colors we need. What happens? They just Martyr. Martyr. Next turn, sack it. I'm afraid of a Martyr getting out of control. Let's mulligan this. The Seasoned Pyromancers is another reason too. Alright, I like this hand a little bit better. We'll keep this. I'm going to put the Bedlam Reveler on the bottom. That may be a little incorrect. I know we don't have black here, but a lot of our sources are black. There's Thraben. So we'll probably Faithless Looting instead here. Let's fix our mana. Here, Faithless Looting. I kind of want to keep that Plague Engineer. I like the path too. Let's get rid of the Inquisition and the Lingering Souls. I'm likely to hit my land that I need. I'm likely to. It's not a perfect world. Okay, we'll just pass back. We'll just pass back. They'll crack this. That's fine. Oh boy, we need black. If we could get black, it'll be good. I gotta just take some hits from this. There's no rush here. What do we got for 3 mana? Martyr. Are we gonna sack Martyr here? Let's go ahead and Bolt Martyr. Bolt Martyr, we get to see if Inquisition's even worth it next turn, and then we can Plague. They might just gain a ton of life here. Wow. Okay. We have a biggin. I think I like just Faithless Looting here. We'll definitely hold this path. We know what that's going to hit. Inquisition, something else is going to ditch. Actually, Lingering Souls we could play out. Inquisition. But Seasoned Pyromancer digs us too. Do I need this bolt? Alright, I'm going to ditch Seasoned Pyromancer with the idea that I'm going to play Lingering Souls. My opponent had one white card in hand. And we have a path for this creature. Want to hold on to that path for sure. Looks like they just kept 5-6 lands and are doing the Archangel here. Which I think I'm okay with. Oh goodness. Alright. Let's go ahead and Lingering Souls. They need 5 mana. We'll pass back. Check those after. So when it enters, gain indestructible until end of turn. When it dies, transform. I think we'll just wait here. We know about the angel here. Oh my goodness. I would love some black mana at this point. Have we goofed up? I don't think we've goofed up. We just aren't hitting it. There's Archangel Avacyn. Everyone's going to gain indestructible here. Wonder if there's any reason to just path this now. It gives them 6 mana. Yeah, let's just path it now before something weird happens where they get to flicker it or protect it or something else. It gives them an extra mana here, but that's probably okay. Maybe if we draw black mana, we try to Thoughtseize them and they have another one. But it seems like they were a bit all in on that Avacyn. Especially with Martyr only finding 1 card in hand. If we get black, I guess I Thoughtseize first here. If they attack here, I guess I can double block here. Let's just take the 1. I'm afraid of another Avacyn for some reason. My opponent's done stone nothing for several turns here. Walking Ballista for 3. That is fine. So let's go ahead and bolt that at end step here. It's a good card. It's a good card. Yeah, I definitely almost just want to snap off a Thoughtseize first. Or an Inquisition. Based on how my opponent's been playing here. It's a tap land. Of course it's a tap land. Alright. We'll pass. We have no actions here. No actions. You got us, opponent. What do you got? Field of Ruin. That's fine. Go get our swamp. Go get a swamp. They have another land here. I'm very tempted to just... we take a little bit. Let's Thoughtseize first, though. Wind, path. Well, that's rude. I guess I take the winds here. So next turn we can do some Lingering Souls or other things like that as well. A couple paths. I'm not completely concerned. We can Inquisition and a Lingering Souls here. Oh. We have to discard our hand. I think we have a lot more going on. Let's double down on Inquisitions here. Or sorry, Lingering Souls here. Let's just make a lot of creatures. I know this is going to make our Bedlam a little harder to cast, but this gives us lots of blockers. And my opponent's doing just about nothing here, although another Avacyn's a pain. Okay, a 6/5 flyer we got to deal with now. Or 4/4. Could be 6/5. Go ahead and chump here. It's whenever one you control, right? Yeah, you control. Okay. Okay. Well, then. We have to find another path for this angel. I think this turn I'm cool with a Plague Engineer and a young Pyromancer. They have 2 paths and an unknown card. We're chump blocking again. Then we can worry about Bedlam Reveler next turn. So let's play Young Pyro and Plague Engineer. We're still going to name Human, I think. I don't think I want to name Angel. That way Thraben's not scary. We have a few chump blocks here. I'm expecting a couple paths. Path. Another path. Alright, so what do I have left? I have a couple Lingering Souls to buy us time. I have this Fry that could kill this, but then it flips. I have Kaya's Guile as well as ways to kill this. So we got ways, we just got to get there. Chumping again, probably. I'll take 1. Chump, chump, chump. Chump, 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 chump. Just need to avoid like a winds, probably. Land, unknown card. I would draw a Fry, wouldn't I? Let's Inquisition, plan to get Seasoned Pyromancer back. This puts a card in here. If we can get this to flip, Celestial Purge is actually a really good one for us to take. So if we can triple block and single block here, then when this flips, we can Fry it. And then my opponent's on 1 card. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, okay. So we're going to take 4 here. This is fine. This is playing into what we want to do. This does 3 damage to each other creature and each opponent. Oh my gosh. Let's double down on blocking here. 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can Fry this when it flips. Flippy, flippy. Oh boy, come on Bedlam. Some good ones here. Oh my gosh. It's no longer a white creature. It's no longer a white creature. So now I have to hit path. We're gonna leave Black Cliffs and all that for Faithless Lootings here. I have to hit a path. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that buys us quite a bit of time. It's Lingering Souls. We can't, I'm not gonna play the Marsh Flats, we just can't use it. Oh my gosh, it's not white anymore. You can record that in the punt books. Land for my opponent. It is a Stone Rain. Alright, we'll block. Might have enough creatures to... Ooh. Alright, that's a sorcery speed. So 1, 2, 3. Lingering Souls. Prowess trigger. 1, 2. Lingering Souls. Prowess trigger. They don't have anything hasty here. Am I chump blocking one more time here? Avoiding the blowout of a path? I might be just chump blocking. Let's not get fancy here. Alright. 1, 2, Lingering Souls. Trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I could Smiting Helix away next turn. Let's do that. Let's just... The wall. Oh no, what's this? Don't do this. Okay, Field of Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I can still do this. Okay. We have a line. Smiting Helix. Smiting Helix. No wins here. No wins. No slammies. Alright. Oh, baby. Are we going to get out of our punt and a half? No actions. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So I have to leave up red, white here. Smiting Helix. I'm still going to leave some stuff back. I'm afraid. Smiting Helix. Purges our Bedlam Reveler. Okay, we get rid of Avacyn. 1 card. Let's go 2 spirits here. I'm afraid of another Avacyn and then a win removal. Maybe that's really, really hesitant of me. Oh, now I'm feeling good. Oh, yeah. Alright. Faithless Looting. Get rid of the lands we don't need. Oh, yeah. Let's get in for 3 now. Oh, yeah. Have we turned the corner? I think so. I think so. Ranger. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. Alright, so what's Ranger gonna get here? Thraben. A lot of creatures that are not in the air here. Cracks, Clue. Am I supposed to just fire this off? We have 5 in the air. I think I just save it and we play... It's hard to say. They could path stuff too. A Martyr behind this. I actually might just path that. Let's path Martyr here so that they don't get any more life gain. I think we're playing Seasoned Pyromancer to get a blocker. Ooh, K command. 1, 2, 3. What if I just attack with everything here? They're not flashing anything in. Play K command, get rid of that card. What do we have in the graveyard? I don't have the Bedlam Reveler. I think we actually make them just discard this and kill Ranger. That's not 2 to them, but the Seasoned Pyromancer here, and if this is a big whammy here, then I like this line. Seasoned Pyromancer is not going to generate any tokens, but it's going to draw me 2. Ooh, can we get out of this? I'm liking this. I like our position. Is that a path? Come on, no whammies. This feels like the smartest play because they're tapped out, and this 1 white is at most a path, I think. And I don't think it's a. I do not think it's a white card because I don't think they would have F6 there with their Martyr. Could be like a Walking Ballista, which would have been awful. It was just a Plains. Just a Plains. Seasoned Pyromancer to get more cards. Oh gosh, these are great cards. 3 damage to face. We might have punted slightly with the Avacyn's not a white creature anymore when it flips. We had a line. Drew out a little lucky there. Mardu, though. Against Mardu proc. I'm going to go out on a limb. That's got to be a tough one. Got to be a tough one. All right. Match 2. Coming up. Whew. Alright, into match 2. Let's find an opponent playing that Mardu Pyromancer in Modern. Whew. Man, when your opponent can gain a ton of life, that's just... when your second win condition, other than attacking with a lot of tokens, is burning them out, doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. Let's find an opponent. Alright, we found an opponent. Let's see what we're up against. We will play first. Wow. No hand disruption, no lootings. It is a lingering soul, though. Alright, I'm going to keep this bit looser of a hand here. My opponent mulls to 6. We can cast everything we draw. We'll probably get a Sacred Foundry off this first Arid Mesa. Let's look like we're Burn or something. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. In that case, well, let's still fetch Shock here. Let's Bolt. Bolt the bird. Marsh Flats here. Pass back. We'll get a Bloodstain Mire off this. Then we'll play our Cliffs out. Windswept Teeth. Okay. Naya colors. So far. Renin 6. Okay. This could be a variety of things. I'm not worried about a Blood Moon, so let's just stay the course with our stuff. It's an interesting card. Maybe we can get the Gaias to sack a creature, get rid of the graveyard. Renin 6 doesn't get the land. Seems narrow. Seems narrow. But we'll see. We'll see how my opponent sequences here. Stomping Ground. Tapped. Ooh. Noble. Okay. I am really tempted to just do this. So, exile all cards from each opponent's graveyard. So, exile all cards. Create. Sack. Alright, there we go. Sack and exile. Had to find it. There was like 30 things as options. So they sacrifice this, they get rid of that. They're not getting to more mana. I kind of like this. Lingering Souls feels a bit awkward, I guess, with the Renin 6. I guess not so awkward if you're going to just play a bunch of them. We'll start with just 2. Maybe he downticks. Then we're going to get Lingering Souls plus Lingering Souls. And then hit this. This will be at 4 if he downticks. Maybe Path or a Bolt. They do just Bolt. Okay, so we're seeing Nobles, Bolts. We have Naya colors still here and then a Renin 6. They seem to want to ramp, though. A couple Nobles and using Renin 6. So I like what we've done here is kind of stopping them. Kind of stopping them. Alright, let's play Lingering Souls from hand, and we'll play Lingering Souls from graveyard, and pass back. Do we have another Bolt? A Helix, maybe? We do have the Nihilist. As of this recording, though I don't know what order I'll upload them, we haven't played the Nihilist yet. This looks like something we could play. Naya Renin 6, Helix Bolt and all that. Bloodbraid, Gruul Spellbreaker. Oh gosh. Okay, we could double block Bloodbraid here. Double block, we have this. I know we're not killing the Renin 6 very easily. Here. Oh, there's a Bolt. Bolt gets rid of Renin 6. I think I want to bolt this guy. Let's bolt this one. He's got all the mana. Let's path this as well. Let's just do it all. Holding this land in case I find a Faithless Looting. Passing to my opponent. Alright, maybe they've run out of things to do. Let's see what else they've got over there. What else do you got, opponent? Oh, some paths. Well, path isn't very good against our token strategy. Path is not super good against that. So path unknown. Bird of Paradise. They do want to ramp. Woo! There we go. There's a Faithless Looting. Let's start there. Let's just hit in here. I'm tempted to just fire off this Smiting Helix. What could go wrong here? This gives them the 4th color if they need the 4th color. They have a path coming down. Let's just fire this off. Let's go for face here. We can do this next turn instead of Faithless Looting if we draw a land. And then I don't have to ditch the land. What do you got for us, opponent? Ooh, a big Tarmogoyf. But that's it, though. That's it. There's a land. I could Faithless, or I could Smiting. Actually, I can kind of do both. It's Faithless Looting. We have 2 of them in the yard. A Seasoned and a Young Pyro here. Let's go ahead and play Young Pyro out. Now we have the ability to Faithless and Smiting. We're just going to fly over. I don't care about taking 5 here. We'll get them down to 7. They'll likely path this at some point. They'll go ahead and just do it immediately. We'll take red since we have Seasoned and Faithless in the yard. We already have double white as well. Let's pull these out. I feel like they need a flyer. I guess they have the bird. Ren. Oh. Shoots a spirit here. Okay. How do we do this? All right, we're gonna take 5, go to 11. Opponent's out of cards. Thoughtseize is a no-go. We have the Smiting. We really just need to hit 1 more bolt here. Am I just going to be playing Pyromancer behind this? Hit them down to 6? I would block if I was them. Keep themselves at 7. They do. Let's hold off on everything and plan to Season Pyro. I think we need the blockers. We'll see if this guy decides to pick this one off as well. They do. And I don't think I want to take 5 here. Let's make some tokens. And block. So if I hit a lightning bolt here. Oh, another Tarmogoyf. Okay. That's a good card. Alright, let's lead with that. Season Pyro. Get to draw 2. Oh, goodness gracious. Do I want Ren and 6 to stay around here? Against Smiting it. Let's go ahead and Faithless Looting from yard here. I have 2 lands that I could fetch. Oh, there's another Smiting. I don't need the Inquisition. I don't think I need this land either. Alright. We have 2 Smitings. They're at 7. I need them to be at 6. We have enough to do both. I don't have enough to do all 3. Maybe if I played this, I'd have enough to do all 3. Ooh, Goblin Rabblemaster. Alright. So they still have a Ren and 6 activation here. So we're going to attack with everything, leave Goblin Rabblemaster back. I can't go down too far here. Just block like this. Worst case scenario, I will Smiting Helix the Rabble Master away. I'm gonna gain life by doing Smitings. If they uptick here, we win. If they downtick, we're in for at least another turn. They must see this. This Rabble Master only blocks one. They uptick. We got it. We got it. They're not gonna crack that Heath. We got it. Yeah. Alright. Oh gosh, an Unearth too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I just gotta tap this correct. And it is red-white that it needs. That's gotta feel real bad. That's gotta feel real bad. You needed this blocker. And he knows it creates more too. Smiting out of hand. And smiting from the yard. Woo! Smiting Helix. Ooh, we like that card. Alright. What do we need here? There are some red cards. I think a Purge is fine. Collective Brutality might not be bad either. This hits white and blue. There's not a whole lot of white over there. Plague Engineer hits a few things, but probably not what we want. Let's see here. Bloodbraid Elf is a Thoughtseize target. Otherwise, there wasn't too much at the high end. Kaya's Guile is a kill and shrink a Goyf to some capacity. Kind of like losing a couple Thoughtseizes just because they are what I will call Naya Burn, Naya mid-range. Is this Plague Engineer going to hit a lot? It hits Noble and Bird. After that, it doesn't hit a whole... I guess it hits Goblin for Goblin Rabble Master, which could be very important. Could be very important. Removal for Goblins. Removal, removal, removal. Okay. Are we going to be going to our yard a lot with Unearths? Maybe not. Celestial Purge and Collective Brutality are coming in for Thoughtseize. This Plague Engineer interests me. Even maybe just as a one-of. If I'm doing it as a one-of, maybe I'd ditch a Seasoned Pyromancer. Though this is action out of the graveyard. Let's take one young Pyro out for a Plague Engineer. And I'm going to keep my Unearths because then I can manipulate it to get the Plague Engineer back. Alright. We might be overthinking this. We have to think of what they're going to bring in. I doubt they bring in Rest in Peace. We're going to keep this in. Bolt the Bird, Seasoned Pyromancer. Yeah, we like this hand. Maybe I'm a little bit afraid of a Blood Moon, so we can play as around that as possible. Marsh Flat's fine. Swamp. Plains. Maybe I hit the next red mana source. Alright, opponent. Naya Renin 6. Wooded Foothills, nothing. Alright. I like the Kaya's Guile here too, and I like our line to fetch appropriately. We can fetch a basic swamp off this if we are afraid. No, we're not afraid. That's not what our opponent's doing. Alright, what do you got on turn 2 here, opponent? Surely you got something on turn 2. It's Windswept. We're probably bolting whatever this is. Renin 6? Alright. Do I bolt this? Bolt and bolt it again? Get a land back. Wonder how much danger will be in here if I don't get rid of Renin 6. We'll go ahead and bolt it once here. I can always make a token as well and start pummeling it. Faithless Looting. Can't play Guile yet. Let's start with a Faithless Looting. An Unearth. Alright. Pyromancer can be ditched here. I think just a land. Play Marsh Flats out. Man, am I supposed to bolt this right away? Wow. I think I'm supposed to. I will do it off of Sacred Foundry here. They just seem to have a lot going on. This might be incorrect. We're at 14 already, too. Ooh. Am I supposed to be that afraid of that card? I think I am, just because I have so many tokens. If we draw a land here, we get to unearth. Not lose any of this action if we want to. Might be Guile into to get rid of this creature. Oh. 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 Awkward. Awkward. I almost don't want a Bloodbraid Elf to show up here. This feels bad. Alright, we'll sacrifice that. We'll create a spirit. I think a lot of their stuff that's really powerful here is on 4. Oh, they have it anyway. Another Noble Hierarch. Knight of Autumn. Alright. Makes it big, probably. Yep. Alright, let's cycle and unearth. Alright. We'll just Inquisition instead of another one. A Path and a Veil of Summer. I'm almost just tempted to just take the Path. The Veil of Summer is intriguing, but not terrifying. The Path, if I can get Bedlam Reveler down, at least it trades here. I'm probably going to just take... Oh, this is 5. That's a little bit harder to take. We'll block. I need so many lands. Let's go ahead and cycle. Alright, I'll take a Pyromancer. Tapped in, pass turn. 2, 4, 5. We're 3 away. Ooh, do they have a Helix? Ooh, that's really good. Ooh, that's really good. Alright. Ooh. 5, 6. Oh, I would have just pinged me. I would have just pinged me. I'm aggressive though. That's not a card. We'll pass back. We'll pass back. Oh boy. We're going to game 3, I think. Going to game 3. Rest in peace with Ren and 6 is interesting. I do like this Naya build my opponent has. Okay. I guess if they go to combat here, I can make them sack a creature and put a blocker up. It's the same. Well, it's actually gaining me 1 extra life here. So, sack creature, and I make a 1/1. We'll just hope they don't have a bolt or something. Okay. It was 4 damage either way. Pre or post combat block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bedlam Reveler is so expensive with Rest in Peace. Maybe I just ditched the Bedlam Reveler and the Unearth. Alright, we're going to 3. Ooh, 3. Bolt. Bolt. Alright. Alright. Young Pyro seems a little bit better. Are there just enough white creatures that consider the Fry as a removal? Plague Engineer probably needs to come in here. Bedlam Reveler's probably gone. These Unearths feel awkward too, unless I get them off quick. Young Pyro and Plague Engineer for 2 Unearths. Maybe I just hold the Bedlam Reveler and hope they don't have the Rest in Peace. I don't have any way to interact with a Rest in Peace. Maybe I'm supposed to have a couple thought seizes now that I'm on the play. Maybe that's better here. Let's see here. Sacking a creature. Let's get rid of one of those for our thought seize. I have 2 plague engineers now. I brought my young pyro back. Is plague engineer just too much? If I had like 2 thought seizes here, is that better than a plague engineer? I think plague engineer is like a uh-oh button for the rabble master. I think that's all I need to be worrying about for him. All right, what do we got? Path, not very good. Seasoned Pyromancer is not very good. Let's mulligan this. Okay. Let's keep this. Let's get rid of the Smiting Helix here. We're going to Inquisition, Thought Seize them. We'll get a... I suppose we have to get... Godless Shrine. So we have all of our colors. We won't have double red for a little bit. We'll see what we need to take here. Maybe we just shut them off a bunch of ramp, and then we just win after outvaluing them. We'll see. Alright. Fetch Shock, Godless Shrine, Inquisition here. That way I have all my colors. What do you got for us? Rest in Peace, and a couple Gruul Spellbreakers. Let's take a Gruul Spellbreaker here. I have time to do the Rest in Peace here. I can Faithless Looting and then decide if I need to or not. Windswept. I could also just Inquisition Thoughtseize stuff away. Let's Inquisition for starters. Wow, 2 Rest in Peace. What is this? This is a 3/3. I think I'm going to go after both Rest in Peace here. Our Faithless Looting could get us going real fast here. Means I take 1,000,000 damage to do this. But if they only have a 3/3 after this, maybe we can just cheese them. Oh my gosh, I'm at 12. It's awful. There's their green mana. Be funny to get a pillage off the top. Would be funny. Alright, how much do you cost here? You cost too much. Alright. Faithless Looting. I do need a red mana. We'll see if we ditch anything interesting. Oh my gosh. But I need the red mana. I'm a crazy man. I'm just crazy. We'll just take their last threat here. Alright. Come on, red mana. I'll take anything for the Faithless Looting. Any land, but a red mana would get us there. Sunbake played. Alright, we got our red mana. How much is this? He's 3. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll get a basic mountain. I'm done hurting myself. Alright. Woo! Alright, let's draw some. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this. Oh yeah. Alright. My opponent's like, this is a bit absurd. I totally agree, opponent. That was 4 discard spells, and then I had Bedlam Reveler. Sunbake Canyon was one of those draws. Drawing again here. Oh gosh, am I just jamming both of these? I think I am. My opponent has a lot of targeted removal. This makes us weak to a Wrath, but I just don't see it out of them. They play too many creatures. I don't see a Wrath out of them. And if they do get Ren and 6 here... Oh, it's Rabble Master. It's Rabble Master. We'll take the 1 here. That's fine. That's fine. I want some tokens. Rabble Master. You would put a stop... Oh my gosh. Oh, let's name Goblin. I'm gonna just wait on these young pyros. We have a purge right behind this. Oh my gosh. What do you got for me, opponent? Oh, alright. It was good for a moment. Oh, don't have another one. Am I gonna get punished here? Oh boy. Ooh, alright. What are we taking here? This is a lot. 4, 5, 6. Ooh. But I could get rid of this. Swing for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back 2 blockers afterwards. Ooh. Am I supposed to have 2 blockers after this? I think so. We'll take it. Risking it all. Oh, that's a good card too. It's really good. It's really good. We're going to put a stop on our main phase because I can only get rid of one of these. Tokens. I don't just win here, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. This would just be 9. Yeah. We just slamming in. We just slamming in. Okay. Go ahead, opponent. I guess don't have double bolt. Double bolt kills us. There's a land, so we're at least alive here. We will path here. Make some more dudes. Nice. That's how you do it. So you path here at main phase. I'll go ahead and turn this off now. Get rid of that. More tokens. Blockers. Draw the card. Woo! Not a bad list. I'm liking it. That felt good. Alright. Match 2 done. Against a Naya Burn deck. Something we might play. Match 3 coming up. Oh yeah. Feel good. Match 3. Woo, we've had some nail biters. Had some nail biters so far. I'm hoping we can keep this one going. This is feeling smart. Smart decisions are being played here. Found our opponent. We get the play. Alright, we'll keep this. It does some stuff. Wonder if I'm supposed to lead on this Faithless Looting. Let's not. Maybe that's incorrect. Maybe I'm just greedy here. We don't know what we need. We don't know what we need. Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents. Untapped. And a Sleight of Hand. Interesting. Alright. I'd argue we still don't exactly know what we need. We're going to go ahead and fetch a basic swamp here, just to be safe. We'll play Young Pyro. This is probably getting bolted. We'll then look to do this Faithless Looting. We arguably can Faithless Looting and not Smiting Helix because I fetch basic. But if that was a thing, you could do that. I don't think I'm worried about a Baral here. I'd be more surprised after 2 fetch lands if it was Baral. I'm also not sure I would want to take the damage anyway. Guess we could have played Godless Shrine. Blue, Thought Scour. There's a Lightning Bolt and a Manamorphose. Okay. Are we going to see a Faithless Looting and Gut Shot this? That would be really good. Looks like blue-red thing in the Ice Phoenix. Pull graveyards out here. They are important. Oh, Sinkhole. Okay. Well, let's take a peek over there. What are you doing over there, opponent? Thought Scour, a Surgical, an Aria of Flame. I don't think I can beat the Aria. We gotta take that. The other stuff does a lot, and they got a Phoenix sitting here. The surgical is awkward with the faithless looting as well. I don't think I can beat an Aria though, so we'll take the Aria. All right, we'll go ahead and faithless looting. Interesting. Let's go for 2 lands here because I got the Inquisition. This means I don't get white if I do this. I guess I have the faithless looting. We can kind of hope that they're just not gonna surgical my faithless looting here. They don't. Alright, so we have a surgical, Thought Scour, and Manamorphose. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the surgical. I think we can fight everything else here. Okay. It's not gonna be easy. Scalding Tarn, probably Manamorphose, Thought Scours, and maybe a good old-fashioned faithless looting from my opponent. Scalding Tarn. Basic Island. Thought Scour. That's pretty good. Lightning Bolt, Thing in the Ice. Alright, I don't mind seeing that. Looks like Manamorphose behind this. Probably makes red-blue here. Hoping that they get Cantrip and or Faithless Looting. Ooh. Alright, so this is where we're going to need our Rab Traps and our Surgicals. Oh boy. We have 2 Phoenixes coming back. 6 damage going to 10. I guess I could kill one of these if I draw a land here. Ooh, that's an interesting card. Alright. Am I supposed to snap this off now? They would sacrifice first too. I'm not gonna put them on a counter spell. Oh, I can't even play this because I didn't get white. Concede, shame, scoop. Nothing to see here, chat. Oh, I'm so dead. Man, if I didn't show the Godless Shine, the Marsh Flats, they'd think I'm just red-black, do-nothing deck. Is there a top deck we could get here? I don't think so. We're probably going to go to game 2. So I think I want my Surgicals. I think I want maybe a Ravenous Trap as well. That Aria of Flame, though. Alright, we're going to concede here. Surgical seem fine. Celestial Purge is a way to deal with that. Okay. Collective Brutality seems okay. Rab Trap. Shenanigans, no. Fry gets rid of Thing in the Ice. We'll consider it. Plague Engineer, no. And Pillage and Molten. So I need spots for 8 here. Spots for 8. Let's go ahead and get rid of our own Unearth here. Those seem bad. K-Command kind of seems bad. I'll take a pair of Young Pyros and a Seasoned. We obviously have to try to win this game. I'm going to take a Faithless Looting out as well. Actually, let's take a pair of Thoughtseizes out and bring back, what, a Young Pyro. So Lingering Souls buys us time, puts things in blocks, is a win condition. Season, Young Pyro and Season do the same. Bedlam Reveler refills our hand. I'm going to have a lot of trouble killing a Thing in the Ice. Let's get rid of one more Thoughtseize and bring the Fry in. The Fry is a one of. Surgical could get rid of Thing in the Ice if they pitch it as well. Boy. Get the Inquisition something, then a bunch of Faithless Lootings. If they have the Surgical, I have to take that. But this is alright. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe they'll see me slam keep the 7 hand and be worried. We'll start with our Inquisition. Starting with Inquisition. Bolt and Saheeli. Oh. Okay. I guess I'll get rid of Saheeli. Bolt deals with my Young Pyro, but I'm not even playing Young Pyro yet, so yeah. Let's start with the Faithless Looting off of this. Goodness me. Cliffs is gone. 04s. Let's get rid of the Young Pyro. I think I need something bigger. We'll leave Bolt open. I don't know what Bolt is going to catch here. Probably nothing. But I think I want an extra card for this next Faithless Looting. Fetching Steam Vents here. Go ahead, opponents. Go ahead. Spire Bluff. We knew about that. It's a good card. Alright. Well, we'll play Young Pyro here. And pass back. If we get a random elemental out of this, maybe it's good. I think I'm just not supposed to. We'll just fetch and get like Godless Shrine here. Lightning Bolt was cast. Oh boy. Alright. Thing in the ice. Godless Shrine, please. Well, I guess I'm glad I brought the Fry in. But... I know I have the Faithless Looting. We're going to get up to 4 cards here. If I hit one more card here, I can at least Lightning Bolt and Smiting Helix. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, you're so late to the party. Alright, I guess... we'll pass here. If they were to play like a Phoenix or a Crackling Drake out here, maybe we can like tag it, surgical it. I think if they just play Crackling Drake, we're just doomed. At least this I can kill, and then I can surgical it and see what's going on with my opponent's hand. Let's just do that now, see what's up. See what's up. I probably prefer to get the Crackling Drake, but that's just not happening here. Flame Slash and a Crackling Drake. What else we got? Ooh, Angers, Arias, Narsets. So this thing in the ice is literally how they're gonna beat me. Alright, opponent. Got you. I got you. Red or black permanent. I guess I'll hold this for the Crackling Drake. It's at least something I can do here. They have 2 removal spells behind this card. And I mean, it's just a 1/4. It's just a 1/4. I think I'm still supposed to kill it. Doing 2 Smiting Helixes in a row is going to be hard. There's an opt. And we may not even get the chance now. Thing in the ice might flip here. Might be flipping. 1 counter off of it. They can get this down to enough counters and then just target their own with their removal. 2 Angers have been pitched. Land. Oh yeah. Oh, especially with Narset here now. Narset's really awkward with Faithless Looting. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. We'll pass. Down tick. I think we're just about to take 14, and I don't think I have a way around this. Maybe I'm supposed to Smiting Helix this on our turn so that we can use our Faithless Lootings? Maybe. Maybe. I think we're just going to die, though. We've had a good run so far. Blue-red looks like it's going to take us out here. We'll just have to see if we can finish strong. Let our opponent sequence through here. We'll see what our top is. We're going to 5-8. Still not enough to take 2 hits here. Again, I could hit this Narset. What am I needing? Running Paths. And that assumes that I would have hit that previous turn. Oh gosh, another thing in the ice. We'll take 14. I can't even do this. Oh, Smiting. And then we'll concede. If I would have drawn 2... Nah, we weren't getting there. There's a path. There's a path. Alright. Almost. Almost. Alright. We gotta win some, we gotta lose some, though. It wouldn't be fair if we won them all. Alright. That does it for match 3. We'll see you guys in match 4. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's regroup. Regroup! Well, that was instantaneously found. Match 4, here we go. We're learning some things here. We have gotten to play a lot, by the way. Ooh, this hand looks great. All right, let's keep this. Yes. Inquisition, Path, Faithless Lootings, Lingering Souls. Our opponent's not going to know what hit him. Not going to know what hit him. All right, let's lead off with this Inquisition. What are we playing against? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well then. I have a Singleton K command to deal with that bridge. Maybe I'm supposed to just take the baubles so they don't get so many draws here. Let's take a bauble. I know that one seems weird. We're gonna try it. We can beat them by hitting them in the face. We could. I need a Stony Silence. That's what I need. Vista, bauble. Cracks, Vista, land, Pithing Needle. Whew, that was a good one off the top. That was a good one off the top. Alright, well, I think I'm going to get Young Pyro down here. What do I need? Red and black, probably the most. So we're going to play Young Pyro so that I have a board presence here. My opponent does need to empty their hand to get that bridge online. They do not crack Bauble. They hit a Vista. Pretty good top deck. Or maybe off the Astrolabe. Another blue here. Pentad for 2. It's also good. Pentad plays Pithing Needle. They might just name a fetch land. Liliana the Veil's named. It's a good one. It's a good one. Not in our list. Oh, another Young Pyro. Let's start with the Faithless Looting here. An Unearth and an Inquisition. I can get rid of that bridge. That's what we need to do. We'll put Young Pyro back and a Lingering Souls, and we're going to Inquisition that bridge away. Getting some tokens. Bye-bye bridge. Nice. So then next turn we could unearth or play tokens. Either one's probably fine. And if we hit a land, we can unearth and play Lingering Souls. It's a lot of damage coming across. Though my opponent is just a whir away from being rude. We just need to get enough damage through, and then we can find our bolts and our smiting helixes to close this one out. Mox Opal. Flooded Pentad left. I imagine they play another Pentad if they're not doing anything else. Come on, land. I guess if I don't hit a land, I'm unearth and faithless looting. Another Pentad, Flooded Strand, so we don't know what the last card is. Yes, we did it. Alright, Marsh Flats. Let's go get what appears to be a Blood Crypt again. We're going to unearth Young Pyro. Get a token. We're going to Lingering Souls. We kind of have to go all in here. We'll yield to Young Pyro. And let's swing for 4. Alright. 4 damage here. Takes them to 12. Then we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which is exacties here. No bridge, no whir. No bridge, no whir, no sweeper. Come on. No bridge, no whir. No sweeper. They're taking too long. They've drawn something that they're thinking about. We have to be worried about Grafdigger's Cage here too. Not this game, but next game. This game we've got some creatures. Oh boy, they're tapping. Ooh. Alright. Urza makes a 6/6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can make 6 or 5 mana. 5 mana. So they get a flip reveal here. I can path the construct out of the way and still get in for a lot, but it doesn't get us all the way. It doesn't get us all the way, so we're probably passing Urza and we're just going to take 6. I'll leave like 2 blockers back. Let's see what they get here. They should be able to remove a charge counter. Gets a spin of the wheel. Karn. Okay. Goes and gets something with Karn. Okay. What are we getting? We're just getting bridge here? Am I going to be a mana short here? Or a point of damage short because of this guy? We're going to have to leave them in top deck mode. Although they have 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, it's an engineered explosives. That is really good. That's really good. Wow. Okay, so I can kill this and kill this. Let's faithless looting here. I'm gonna put 2 lands back. I'm gonna path this guy out of the way. Make more dudes. We're definitely gonna kill Karn here and leave it to their top deck. Leave it to the top deck. Good luck, opponent. What is the top card? 2, 4. We have 8 that comes through next turn. So we don't kill. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, it's Thopter Foundry. Oh, that's a good one too. So sack. Okay, we're gonna just smash in here. Smash in. Let's see how many they want to trade here. And I can keep a young Pyro alive, maybe. I'm imagining they're going to make at least 2 of these into things. Maybe more. Only 2. Interesting. Block the young Pyros. I could save one of these. That might be worth it. Let's go ahead and save one of these to keep up with our token generation. We get 2 tokens out of this. We save one of these. This is in blocks. They take 4. Okay, we'll pass back. Boy, don't be Thopter. Alright, they can make 3 more tokens, it looks like. A path. Let's do it again. Attack with everything. They'll sack at least 1, maybe 2 this time. If they do 2, I think I don't path. If they do just 1, I think I might path. Yeah. There you go. You got it. I might just leave the path as well. Because the path kills Urza. Just kind of a nasty top deck. Let's hit him for 5. Let's Faithless Looting. Nice. And we'll leave the Bloodstain Mire here for a path. That was a good one. Seasoned and Lingering Soul to the bin. That's a good one too, opponent. Alright. Let's crack this. Let's go get our Sacred Foundry. Oof. Come on. Good one off the top. Could be better. Could be better. We're just going to F6 here if they want to... Well, I guess we don't F6 because if they sacrifice Cage, I can get Lingering Souls back. Going to 1. I was going to say, I don't think 1's any different here. We'll pass back. We have the path in case they have Urza. Got there. Woo! Alright, so Cage is a problem. Probably a couple other cards that are problems. So Shenanigans comes in here. I think the Pillages are for this matchup. Plague Engineer for the obvious. Let's bring in a couple Surgicals. And I think that's all we want. So these 7. I don't know if Inquisitions are going to hit a lot that I care about. It did hit Bridge, though. Let's see here. Does Unearth make sense? Unearth getting back stuff. Not with Cage. Let's just not worry about that. Kaya's is kind of okay, but not great. We'll go ahead and do one of those. K-Command's great. Bolts. Bolt is kind of interesting. It doesn't hit as much as I'd like it to. I guess Kaya's is a bit strange to play. Let's do 1 Lingering Soul here. Path seems important. I might take a Bolt out. Let's just thin very, very slowly here. Smiting Helix seems like it's not a good idea. So if we were to take these 7 out, bring these 7 in, I have a lot of artifact removal. I have the way to deal with the Thopters. And then I have the Surgicals here in case they get something in the graveyard I'd like to just snag. Do I want one more? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's not go that heavy on graveyard. No hand disruption. We're going to keep it, though. I think Plague Engineer is a really safe card to have against the Thopters. And we'll have threats that they have to deal with. We'll see. Snow-covered island for our opponent. Astrolabe. I guess it's Astrolabe. Like an A instead of a Astro. I like to think that it's out in outer space somewhere. Among the planes of magic. Churning up something spicy in the lab. Draw a card, opponent. Like this. Yeah, that's a good card. Alright, Blood Crypt tap, pass turn. We can go get a basic if we're afraid of Blood Moon. They do play a little bit of red sometimes. We did see white, but sometimes they play a little bit of red as well. The land was a great draw, by the way. Pithing Needle. They gonna name Liliana again? They didn't see it. Gosh, if they name Arid Mace, I'm gonna cry. Bloodstain Mire. Dodging bullets here. Dodging bullets. Let's go ahead and get a Sacred Foundry. Obviously, this keeps us off white, but we have at least the black. And the double red may be very important. We might be playing Season next and getting rid of these two cards because we can recast Lingering Souls, getting some tokens and getting some pressure in. Lets us get really good value out of our Lingering Souls as well. Prismatic Vista, we've got a Hallowed Fountain. They do seem to be blue-white. Ooh. A Bolt. I'm just supposed to play this and then, like, plan to bolt something? We gonna see an Urza here soon? Let's play second Young Pyro here. Probably should have left white up. And we'll swing. I probably just bolt whatever this coming turn. My opponent's playing nothing. Extra island here. Wow. Guess I'll bolt them. What are they doing? What do they have? We have a whir here. Whir for 3. Whir for engineered explosives. 1 to 3. Yeah, they could do that at any point. Surgical. Let's play this tapped and let's swing in. I almost want to just surgical to see what's going on in their hand. There's a whir for 2. I might just steal this whir here. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Alright, I know exactly what we're doing. We're going to surgical the whir here. Oh, opponent. No, 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 no. You need to stop. I wish I could get rid of this, but they're going to get one of these. That's fine. So we're going to surgical the whir, so I know what Plague Engineer probably needs to be on. If we even need to. So let's pay the 2 life. So I have Plague Engineer. We'll get another token. I probably should have done that before Young Pyro died. We'll learn. We have a Karn, the greatest of creators. And that is it. Let's take a quick little screenshot of just this little bit here. Because it goes away. Alright. So we have Karn, the Great Creator, and Thopters to protect it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn, down tick, get engineered. What else could they get? I'm not sure. I almost want to just play Lingering Souls here to have enough to kill them. And then Engineer gets the Lingering Souls through. So let's do this. This should be lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, it's not quite lethal. But all they have is Karn. Alright, they play the snow-covered island. Oh my gosh, and they got sword. They top-decked the sword. Alright, so they're going to gain a little bit here. They have Karn. I guess it could be worse. They're going to have one of these that's attached to a sword here. Oh, yeah. Another one. This game's going to get real good here. Name Thopter here. we will not send in Young Pyro. Actually, we could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just jam. Just jam it out. They have Karn, Flooded Strand, Flooded Strand. They're blocking over here. They're gonna take this. What do you got left in the tank opponent? I guess they have land and they're gonna get to engineer explosive with Karn off of a Flooded Strand crack here. Ooh. It's taking them low though. And if they do that, these kill them because this Thopter dies. There's Karn. By the way, that was a snow-covered plains, so we know the hand is Flooded Strand here, and this unknown card coming. So they can wait until combat to do this to block. They'll block so they don't die here. All right. So they can block. We need Karn to essentially probably die. All right, I know the line. I think I know the line. So we're gonna send both of these at Karn. We're gonna send this at Karn, and we're gonna send these at life total here. So this should kill Karn because they can only block some of these. So this will get rid of Karn. This is all at life total. So we get to keep Young Pyro here. If they allow us to resolve, we win. So cracks. Everything goes away. We do not kill Karn because of the 1. And then from here, I can just season Pyromancer to get enough blockers here. I could also double down on Plague Engineer. What kills us? A bridge is painful. A bridge is painful. Let's go ahead and season Pyromancer. If I hit a land, I get the Lingering Souls behind this as well. I don't think I need the other Plague Engineer here. I hit my land. Well, Lingering Souls, I can't because it didn't tap right. There we go. Cool. All right, opponent, you have to deal with our entire board, and if you manage to do this, we will play Bedlam Reveler and hopefully find a burn spell. And we already took Whir, so they would need Bridge and some other 0 mana costed stuff. Normally I would call this Urza Grixis, but I guess it's Esper Grixis? Taking it down though. Taking down Karn, Bridges, and Engineer Explosives. This Mardu Pyromancer, it's got something to it. Got something to it. We'll see you guys. I think it's the final match coming up. Match number 5 coming up here. Boy, has this league blown by. There have been some pretty sweet plays. I think this is one of our better 10-deck challenges thus far in our selection. I was between this and a Mardu Death Shadow, and I'm very happy to say I'm playing this. We probably will save the Death Shadow for maybe Grixis or something. And depending on what order, you already know what Grixis has been played. Or maybe Grixis is to come. Maybe I'll make a note. Put Grixis after Mardu. Anyway, the list is doing fabulous so far. I like it. I think our sideboard plans have been good. I'm sure there's a couple of little nuances that I could definitely have improved as well. So comments below, help us out. Found our opponent. Let's play some Magic. Match 5, Mardu Pyromancer, 10-deck challenge in Modern. Into the match. And we do get to play again first. I will say we've gotten to do that a lot. All right. Ooh, this one's a tricky one. We have an Unearth, Inquisition, a couple paths. If my opponent's a creature deck, this could be good. Let's keep a little bit of a looser one here. We're gonna go out in a bang or fizzle. We might fizzle here. We're gonna go get Godless Shrine off this. That way we can Inquisition and path some targets. And if we happen to hit the land and it's just not red, we can cycle Unearth. This Smiting Helix might be a reason to go ahead and mulligan this. Opponent's gone 2/6 cards. Must be a tough 6. They like their 6. Alright. We're going to go get that Godless Shrine. Inquisition. That way we have the paths. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I did this. We have a Rider, a Summoner Pact, and a Simian Spirit Guide, and the Evolution. We're going to take the Evolution. Alright, we're against Neo. Neo Brandon. Alright, opponent. Waterlogged Grove, pass. Come on, land. We need to keep up with this deck. Come on, land. Come on. Or Thoughtseize. Oh my gosh. It's the worst card ever. Alright. We can't give my opponent too many turns here. Because if we do, it's going to be miserable. What do we bring in for this matchup? This one might just be run it back. I guess I could try to Thoughtseize away an important card and go from there, like this Evolution. I can grab that. Come on, land. Oh my gosh. First thing we'll get rid of is the Lingering Souls, by the way. We will not be yielding on their turn. We might need to path something. Oh boy. This game's gonna get interesting. We'll put the Lingering Souls in the bin here. Make us look like black-white. Sanctum. Nothing from my opponent. Turn 5, no lands. Opponent cycles. They have these 3 very dangerous cards in their hand. Very dangerous cards. I don't think this is worth it. That'll be coming out. That is too slow. Come on, land. Cleanup stage for my opponent. Summoner Pact. Oh my gosh. The non-event. The non-event. I guess I could put Season Pyro and Unearth it. I should be doing that. We should be doing that. We're not playing smart. Not playing very smart. We'd at least have 4 power on the board now. Punts can be made. We're so mesmerized by not drawing a land that we're not playing correctly. Yes. Life goes on. Alright. Well, we hit our land finally. Let's start with an Unearth Season Pyro. Gonna ditch Lingering Souls here and probably Kaya's. Actually, Lingering Souls. Let's do Faithless. Wow. Goodness me. Alright, so we have Path. The reason for not pitching Gaia's and not the Faithless looting, I'm thinking like if I can get to 4 mana, I can path. I could path right now. I could Kaya's path. Oh boy, here we go, chat. Here we go, making red. They have the Evolution. We're evolving. We have the Evolution. Alright, we have a path for this. Kind of wish I had double path. Draw 7. Oh, if we had double path, we could get that little Lab Maniac out of here. Oh. Maybe they just pause. No, opponent. No. No. How bad did we play this one? Probably very bad. Maybe they don't have counters. The Worm. Summoner's Pact. So they're getting cards out of their deck that they don't need anymore. Wild Cantor. I just don't see us winning this. If we had unearthed the time before, we'd have 2 paths available to us to get around Lab Maniac, if that's the route they go. If they just go, which kind of looks like they might go that route. Manamorphose. Come on, make some blue. Make some blue. Oh, blue mana. There's some blue mana. Draw 7. They have a Simian Spirit Guide, so I know they have a counter spell. Man, I wish we had 2 of these, because I don't think they have more than like 1 counter spell. We'll try it. It doesn't hurt to try. And if we were to just Inquisition away a Nourishing Shoal, we could do that. On the trigger, on the stack. Uh-oh. That's a lot more mana than I thought it was going to be. Lab Maniac. In response, I path you. You have the counter? Oh, and in response to... In response. Oh, I wish I had the path up. We could have gotten him. Alright. Kind of like the Molten and the Pillages for some weird reason. Collective Brutality seems fine. Surgicals seem fine. Surgical is one of these. I'm trying to nab something and surgical it. Smiting Helix seems way too slow here. Kaya's could get interesting. K-Command seems slow. Seasons, we can get rid of a couple of those. I don't mind the bolts. It's a way to get rid of some stuff. I'm going to go down 1 path here as well, I think. Let's go down a Lingering Soul. Let's go down 2 Lingering Souls. Is this too far? Is this too far? Pillage and Molten Rain. What's interesting about these is my opponent's going to be light on lands. They usually are. If we could Thoughtseize and then take them off. Do I want to be doing that, or do I want to be playing something proactive? Let's go with a little more proactive, but not completely. We'll bring in a few of our Lingering Souls. All right, this one could be a one-sided match either way. I would like to play first. Here's the Thoughtseize. I'm gonna keep it. Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna keep it because it get rid of the creature that I need to deal with. All right, we'll loot away these. We're looting. We're looting. Do we just die now? Do we just die? Sanctum. We'll loot again. Oh boy. Well, this is interesting. We are now 12 cards into our deck and haven't found a land. Come on, land. Thank you. Untap, please. It's stuck. Why is it stuck? Why are you stuck? I haven't cast anything yet. Why are you stuck? Untap. Hello? Let's check. Lag. Oh gosh, we're lagging. Oh gosh, chat. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, Young Pyro, pass turn. Gemstone Mine. We have plenty of mana now. Maybe the Surgical can hit something spicy. Neobrand, why do you exist? And why did Leyline show up? There's Allosaurus. They pitched an Allosaurus and a Chancellor here. Ooh. Oh, can I kill this somehow? I I can. I can make them sacrifice it. Yes, let's do it. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's make sack and... What are my other options here? Each opponent sacks a creature and creature... Let's create a 1/1 as well. Yes, and then surgical the rider. Oh my gosh. Put that in the graveyard, please. Yes, not even gonna waste a moment. Oh my gosh. Do we have this? Yes. Yes. Okay, sideboard. Wow. Do we want to change anything? This target's right. Man, I have a lot of stuff that targets. Imagine if Fry was the... there's the one with split second as well. I think I still have to keep the Inquisition Thoughtseize to keep them honest. I don't mind the Molten Rain still. Maybe one extra path is more important than anything else. That like helps them out though. But if they go that route again like they just did, I'd want to path it instead. Path instead of what? Let's go instead of a Bedlam Reveler. I think I'm winning if I'm being able to play Bedlam Reveler. Alright. We got to a game 3. Did not think so. We're going to keep this. You got to have it, opponent. If you don't have Leyline, man. Oh my gosh. We can do some stuff here. Serum Visions. Oh, give me the surgical off the top. Come on. The justice in this league. Come on. We're going to lead with Thoughtseize. We have a lot of ways to deal with my opponent's stuff. Thoughtseize it is. Alright, what do we got? Oh my gosh. Wow. Shoot. I mean, I guess I can take Neoform here. That way they don't just get it next turn. And then try to Inquisition an Evolution. Gemstone. Almost need back-to-back running things here. They have 2 evolutions. Let's play a young Pyro down and pass. They have to draw it here. They're gonna cycle. Shoot. Don't have it. Summoner's Pact gets Rider Evolutions, and then they start their chain. Man, maybe we're supposed to go after them again. They got rid of what here? Nourishing and Evolution. So they've actually used all those cards. They have 1 card in hand. Well, if I hit white here, we could Kaya's. They're at 3. Man, if they don't hit Nourishing Shoal and they hit a Bolt, that could be a thing too. I need white mana here. White mana, come on. Leyland, come on, white mana. Fetch land, white mana. Come on. I just ask for simple things in this life. Come on. Come on. Just asking for a fetch land. Fetch land, fetch land. They have a few more cards to get rid of. Come on, fetch land. 1 card. Here we go. That'll do it. Bolt ya. That'll do it. Yes! Oh. Didn't get the card I wanted. But I got the winning card. Got there. We did it. That's a good result with Mardu Pyromancer. We'll go to the conclusion, and we'll talk about what we faced and how it went. Let's take a look here. Oh, it was right under. We were double down. We had it all the time. No problems. Oh, thank goodness. Mardu Pyromancer. We'll take just a quick look there. Getting the 4-1 in this league, not bad. Let's take a look at the list. Here's the list. It was a 5-0 recently, again by Mr. Capulet. I will put that deck list in the description below. What did we play against? Let's see here. We played against Mardu Proc, which I think is potentially a difficult matchup. I say that not being a Mardu Pyromancer player. We hit up this weird Naya Renin 6 burn list, but that was pretty sweet. Then we played against Blue-Red Phoenix, Thopter Sword, and a little bit of Neoform, and I will tell you, we luck-sacked it out at the end, but hey, we'll take it. Not a bad finish. 4-1 in the Modern Leagues. I don't have much else to say about this list. You can tell it's very refinedly tuned. The Mardu Pyromancer, I would say, is the Jund of Mardu. I've said that once or twice. And what I mean by that is Jund has this, it has this kind of known thing that it's a mid-range, a lot of value. It's the grindy deck. And this one, if you don't want to go get Tarmogoyfs and you don't want to get Lilianas, get this. I mean, I'm sure some of these cards are definitely creeping up there. Surgicals are not cheap. I believe Seasoned Pyromancers are getting up there as well. But this was sweet. Smiting Helix did a lot more than I thought it would be. I'm sitting here like, why don't you just run a Helix and stuff? 6 damage matters quite a bit. Singleton Bedlam Reveler, I would maybe consider a second one, just as a personal preference. If graveyard decks shift away, we know that Hogak is a thing in the meta at the current time. Kaya's might disappear. You could subtract one of those, maybe play a Bedlam Reveler just to get that extra grindy engine. We did bring in Fry. Unfortunately, it didn't get to fry anything. We attempted to fry something. Let's see, game 1 maybe. A little punt there. Maybe we'll put that in here. But yeah. Overall, I think the list is solid. Mardu Pyromancer, an excellent one in the 10-deck challenge. Definitely a staple. Really firm deck. I liked it. It was good. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for this one. Mardu Pyromancer. We've said it enough. We said it 10 times. Count it up. Who knows? Hit the subscribe, the bell. Get those. We're doing a 10-deck challenge. Tricolor decks here on the channel. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in another league.